Hi, this is William Clark Green. Welcome to Ringling Road.
He first came to us literally a year ago. I think we had pretty much just sent Rose Queen off to print when he started talking about Ringling Road, and he brought us a recording of the song that I think he had literally recorded on his iPhone to listen to, and he had all these big ideas about the Freak Show Friday night.
Each album has been about a Texas town, so Misunderstood was about Lubbock, and Rose Queen was about Tyler, and Ringling Road is about Eastland, Texas.
Circus and all of the different characters that go with that, and
just the band guys being involved, and we got to be the Siamese twins.
The new album is Ringling Road. It was definitely one of the most challenging records. We didn't have a whole lot of time, but it was incredible. We had one of the most incredible team of musicians, producers, engineers. Everything from top to bottom was incredible experience. I don't know if I can say that word any more times. One more time? It was incredible.
And the process of making Ringling Road was so special to me, just to see Will grow over years and years as an artist. His songwriting is an exact representation of how he is as a person, and it's just gotten so much better. And for me, it's so easy to just sit back and play naturally, musically, to what he wants to convey. It was an absolute blast.
This album is different, a lot of reasons. I really got introduced to co-writing a lot more in depth on this album than I did last, and it challenged myself songwriting with people I may or may not write with in a normal circumstance.
It was our second time working with producer Rachel Roy. It was my second time experiencing making a record with Will. And basically we went into the studio, House of Blues in Nashville, and everyone sat down. We had done a lot of pre-production. Everyone knew the songs. I got to meet a guy named Kenny Greenberg, who was also a lead guitar player on this record, and he was super easy to work with. We all kind of go in there, have a game plan, start live tracking until we get some magic happening.
Well, this is my second record with the guys, so I did Rose Queen with them, and we kind of planned on following the same process, but as fate had it, a lot of things got shaken up, so it ended up being a very different kind of process.
It was a lot of fun to make. We spent time in Nashville, cut the record, 3 days at Ocean Way, which was fun for me. I'm a gearhead. I like working in studios myself, so it was fun to go in and check out all the neat toys, expensive toys.
Well, I've always really liked the creative process with this band because it basically starts from the top down. Will writes a song and he shows it to us, and we sit in a room, and basically what you hear is just the sum of all of our parts. We get together and try to make the best music possible, and I think that we came pretty close with Ringling Road.
Man, sky's the limit for him. I think this record is beyond the best thing he's done.
Last record was the best thing we've ever done, and the goal for this one was to be the best thing we've ever done.
The inspiration was there, you know, the songs were solid, the parts were there. It was really just finding the magic take, you know.
We used Rachel Roy on this record again. She was with us on Rose Queen, and we really the one monkey wrench that got threw in on this whole process was a week before we went to record. Steve, our guitar player,
I was out of commission because of a broken wrist and injury at the Reckless Kelly softball jam last year that put me out of that first half.
We had to suddenly go like, oh, our studio ringer is going to be doing pretty much all of the guitar playing, and there's also going to be, there's just going to be a whole new added element to that. And then 2 days before the session, the guitar player that we used in Nashville on Rose Queen canceled.
Well, the guy who replaced Steve, his name's Josh Serrato, and he was supposed to leave as soon as Steve's arm healed up. He was supposed to leave, and Steve was going to replace him. And we liked him so much, we hung on to him, offered him a job.
I'm the new cat in the band.
From the very beginning of Rose Queen, there was just no ego in the room with anybody. It was like everyone was willing to say, hey, this might be a stupid idea, but what if we did this? And then, and be satisfied with the outcome, whether it was it was stupid or whether it was, that was brilliant, So I think establishing that vibe makes, it makes everyone have a good time, and that makes great art.
It was professional, it was real deal, You had to go in, do your shit, and get out.
On each album, the favorite track is the last track. And this one, it's Still Think About You. And I wrote it with my good buddy Kent Finley, who is a fantastic songwriter down in San Marcos, Texas. And yeah, that one is the most proud. We wrote that at Steamboat Springs in 2014.
I really would love to see this album, take the guys as far as Rose Queen took them.
And are super excited to see him doing so well, and can't wait for Ringling Road to come out.
You hear people talking about Ringling Road and screaming for it just because Will's playing it on radio's acoustic. They haven't even heard the track yet.
Our goal for this album is just like our life was Rose Queen. We want people to say that we're putting out good music and pay our bills, and that's what we've been doing, and that's what we hope to continue to do. And we've got, we're not expecting all the glitter and gold with this album.
Well, I would like for it to go multi-platinum. I would like to get a couple of white Lamborghinis, maybe a Ferrari, but most of all, I hope it gets to as many years as possible and continues to transform Texas country music.
We want to be known for putting out good music, and I feel like we did that on this record. Expectations are just be happy. We're very proud of this record. We put a lot of work into it, and we wouldn't do it any different.